Good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this, whenever you're viewing, good evening, good middle of the night, okay? What's happening with y'all? It's your girl Barbie Drees, and we back with another one. Okay. I wasn't about to come on today. I told myself, like, this is just to use today as a day to listen. But I just felt like showing face, you know what I mean? I want to be consistent. I just want to be consistent. No, for real. Like, when you got the momentum to do some shit, you just got to do it, you know? Even if you told yourself to rest that day. If you got the energy to do it, do it. But if you don't, and you told yourself that you was going to do it that day, then don't, you know? Like I said, we are in the flow state right now. We are doing what our body tells us to do. We are walking with spirit right now. We are. And we just are. You goddamn it, I know you are. I am, you are, he, she, it is. No, I'm playing. I'm bullshitting right now. But, yeah, man, today is a great day to have a great day, you know? And I feel like that was a big ass part of the message that I wanted to come on about. It's just like commanding your day, having a day that you deserve, having a day that you desire, having a day that you want, you know what I mean? And I got all these, like, this flush of downloads because I was thinking about how, because the sun is out, it automatically felt like it was a good day for me. Because yesterday it was raining, but I love the rain too. The world needs the rain, you know what I mean? You know, you an OG when you start saying that shit, like, when the rain outside, like, yeah, we needed this. You on your porch smoking a cigarette. I don't even smoke cigarettes. But, yeah. Just because yesterday was a rainy day doesn't mean that it's any worse than today is, you know what I mean? And I just got this, like, dope ass quote where it's just like a smiling, like a fake smile. A sunny day could be filled with some bullshit too, you know? So, have the day that you want. Like I said in another video, I had brought up the memory when I was in junior high school, and the morning announcements, those damn morning announcements, and I forget her name. If anybody that went to junior high school with me, y'all know what school that was. The Panthers, nigga. What's up with Glenbrook? But yeah, shout out to y'all. But she used to say on the morning announcements at the end of every fucking day. I mean, at the end of the announcements every fucking day, she said, "Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours." You know, and I just feel like it really took me into my 20s to actually remember that quote and think of how dope it was. Like, she was eating back then. Like, nigga, I'm 11, 12 years old hearing that every day, and it's like, make it a great day or not. But no, that is actually great advice. Have the day that you want, you know? I feel like this week, I'm being heavily, like, guided to speak on self-love, right? So I'm gonna do it in and out of these different videos because I don't be remembering all the downloads at once. I be rehearsing shit and I come on and then, like, I'll say bits and pieces, and then, like, when I run it back, it's like, oh, I forgot this part. I'll be thinking about it like, oh damn, I forgot to say this. So walk with me, ride with me, you know what I mean? If you really true tribe, then you already know. I don't even gotta say it. What do we gotta, what we say? Retrograde, nigga. I've been so tongue tied. Y'all been seeing this, but what's understood don't gotta be explained, nigga. Anyways, well, yeah, just talking about self-love and how a big part of that is commanding your day. That's a part of that shit too. You know what I mean? I was thinking about how, like, when I be at my altar and after I say my prayer, I do my affirmations and my I ams, I start commanding my day. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how quickly you doing little techniques like that. As soon as you step out the house, like, it's like these prayers are answered. You know what I mean? As soon as you get done praying, these prayers are answered. You get it through a text. You get it through a message that you see. You get it through the neighbor interaction or a stranger's interaction. You know what I mean? And I always, I'm bringing love into the day. So just talking about love in general and how a lot of people we yearn for it. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with yearning for love. There's nothing. Like, we do. It's not natural for us to be alone. It's not natural for us to, you know what I mean, to live life like that. That's not. So just if you're single and you've been single for some time, you kind of feel like maybe you just hella boy crazy or you hella girl crazy, and that's all you can think about, is because your soul wants that companionship. Your soul is calling it in. Your soul could possibly be telling you that it's close. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you the hungriest right before the meal come out. You know what I mean? But just calling it in, right? Getting back to that, and calling in the type of love and the type of interactions and vibrating in that energy. Let's start there too. Like, vibrating in the energy that you want. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when it comes down to money, I'm on and off with it, but it's because I wasn't raised with money. You know what I mean? I've had parts of my life where I was hood rich, you know what I mean, from hustling and shit like that, and like I had things and things like that, but like I didn't have a wealth mindset. You know what I mean? So to tap into it would be a little difficult, right? But I have been in love before, and I have experienced it. And a lot of people, you can say all the fuck that you haven't, but you have at some point. You know what I mean? And if you haven't, more power to you. I mean, not more power to you, much love to you, sending you all the, you know, but tapping into the love frequency and just being that, you know, that it draws it in and it makes you so fucking magnetic. You know what I mean? Like, I've called in just like when I would say it specifically. You know what I mean? And that's another download as well. I'm saying that's another download as well, where it's just sorry, I'm talking over myself right now because I got all these downloads and like I'm trying to get them out. Let me slow the fuck down. But we're just gonna get back to being the frequency though, and vibrating with that, and being like, it's just like sorry y'all, because I'm overthinking it, but it's all a matter of, it's like what's the saying, treating others how you want to be treated, right? Feeling how you want other people to make you feel. Feeling that about yourself already. You know what I mean? That's where like the glamour magic comes in, and the I love yous in the mirror, and being proud of yourself. Them I ams, if you say enough I am statements, nigga, you gonna start feeling like that. Like whatever it is. Like I swear, like I'll be in a meditative state and just be I am this, I am that. And then I start remembering all my accomplishments. And I start thinking about how dope I really fucking am. And I come about that shit like, the bitch is risen. No, Big Mama is here. What's happening? Nah. But it's like, it's the same with just calling love in. You know what I mean? And appreciating the little acts in the process. Like, yeah, it might not be no romantic ass fucking getaway with the fucking person of your dreams, but it could be the old lady that frequents your neighborhood when she walking her dog, you know what I mean? And like she compliments you, or you know what I mean? You can be at the gas station and somebody holds the door for you. Even the males, I've seen males hold the doors open for males too, you know what I mean? I've held the door open for a man. Let the boys deserve it too, you know? But that's what I'm saying, like just like being appreciating and having, you know, like I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I don't know, if I can be very like transparent with you guys, and like I am on this live right now, nobody on here, so it's whatever. I'm really talking to myself, and it is what it is. But I don't know, like this week it's just been like very discouraging when it's come down to like delivering messages, and it could be it could very much so be like where I'm at in my cycle and shit like that. It could be hormones, girls, y'all get it, you know. But pushing through and still being like kind of like self-conscious, like this shit is more power to like the big streamers out there that's been doing this shit for hella years, you know what I mean? Like I give y'all all the love and the grace, because it's a process. It definitely is. So excuse me if I like get tongue tied and stumble over my words. I do second guess myself a lot, you know what I mean? Just being that open on camera and shit like that, being that candid. I don't like being vulnerable. I do not. Like that's what really sucks about this whole like streaming shit, you know. But we're gonna get past it. Go back to the lecture at hand though. Your day is what you make it. You know, you don't have to have the day that was given to you. You don't have to, like, your day don't have to be consumed with the bills. Your day don't have to be consumed with what you have to do that day. And if your chores, if your like the things that you have to do take up your whole fucking day, then maybe you should change that too. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person, I take my own advice. If I don't have no time to myself, I can't do this shit. If it's taking me away from my kid, I can't do this shit. If it's taking me away from myself, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? We get too consumed with these bills. I did not come here to just pay bills all fucking day. Like to work to pay bills, to be stressed out and be in that cycle. No, fuck y'all. Bitch, I will quit. That's on period. But I'm rambling now, y'all, at this point. So I guess I'm gonna make this a short message, y'all. Have the day that you deserve. Have the day that you desire. You know what I mean? And that starts with calling it in. Everything that you want is at your fingertips. Everything that you desire is at your fingertips. It's only a thought and an action away. That's not even that far once you really think about it, right? You think it, you do something about it, and boom, poof. You know, for real, it's just that fucking simple. It's really not as hard as we make it. Humans make it so fucking hard, man. It's really not. You want love so bad, be it. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that we lack, or we feel like we lack, but we have it inside of us, you know? Like, I didn't have my mom. My mom passed away when I was 6, right before I turned 7. So, I'm about to be 36. She's damn near been gone my entire life, right? And of course, I always wanted that. I always wanted the maternal figure. But now that I am a mother, you know, and I always wanted to be a mom. You know, I lost my oldest son. I mean, you don't know that, but I lost my oldest son. And I didn't think I could have kids. So my child that I'm raising right now, that's the miracle. When I say Marquet the miracle, that's when the fuck he is. And you better remember that shit. I'm playing. But I had to realize with being his mom, parenting him and being a great mom to him is restoring what I needed as far as out of a mother. Because I'm giving him everything that I feel like my mom should have gave me. So in turn, that is also healing my inner child. You know what I mean? That's a lot of things that I do with my kid that's really sacred to me. Like, I was just reflecting on our morning walks. This is actually our bonding time. And, like, he don't even talk to me the whole time. It's just the fact that we are both out enjoying the same thing, you know? There's a language barrier. He's 3, so it's just like, he's a mom. Oh, really? Oh, you don't say, you know? But it's just, it's a time that we have with each other, but it's hella healing, you know what I mean? So getting back to love, right? Because that's what we desire. That's what the objective is, right? That's the end all be all. That's what you want, right? You have to vibrate in that frequency to attract it, you know? And when you vibrate in a love frequency, you're going to attract all types of love. It's not going to be all romantic. And some of you don't only desire romantic love. You desire fucking community. You know what I mean? You desire a family. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's very normal. We are tribal people. We are supposed to be in groups. You know what I mean? We are supposed to be with people, you know? You attract that by being, you know? And that's it. It might feel difficult in the beginning, especially if you're in a depressive state, but it ain't that bad. It really ain't. It ain't that hard, you know? It's as hard as you're gonna make it, you know? Some people are solution-oriented, some people are problem-oriented, so depending on where you are in that polarity is gonna depend on what you get. But if you try, it's gonna work. For real. But I just said I was getting off and it went on for another 3 minutes. Let me get the fuck out of here, y'all. If any of this resonated, definitely like the video. Subscribe to Dreezy and T, where you can find more of me. It's your girl Barbie Drees, the talented intuitive, the hostess of spirituality, getting all you little bitches to the promised land, myself included. And I'm gonna catch y'all this afternoon when I do my reading. Okay? I love you. Catch you on the next one. Yeah.